Welcome to the Teeter Warmup. I'm Max, and I'm going to be your trainer today. Today we're going to do a joint-by-joint approach to the warm-up. We're going to start with your ankles, and we're going to go all the way up to your neck. So let's go ahead and start with ankle circles. You're going to start on your big toe, and you're just going to make these small little circles. Now we want to go into a medium-sized circle. And really let that ankle complex open up, and we're going to do large circles. All right, go ahead and switch directions. So start small. And let's go to medium. And let's go to large. Very good. Now go ahead and switch feet. Go up on that big toe and do little circles. So the ankle complex, if it's tight, it's going to affect your entire body. So we really want to get warmed up. Let's go medium. Now let's go large ankle circles. Very good. Now go ahead and switch directions. Go ahead and start small. Let's go medium. It's a little bit harder for me, which means I've got some restriction in there. Now large, so really let that open up. Very good. All right, let's go to your knees. So you're gonna put your feet together. You're gonna start with little knee circles. Now it's okay if your ankles and your hips also move, because there's very little movement in the knees. Let's go to medium. And now let's go to large knee circles. Very good. Try to relax. We're going to go ahead and switch directions. So we'll start with small. And we're going to go into medium. Very good. Stay with me. Now let's go into large knee circles. Very good. Now we're going to go up to your hip complex. So you want your feet directly underneath your hips. Hands on your hips. We're going to do hip circles. We're going to start small. Now the trick with this one is to let your lower back relax. So now let's go to medium hip circles. Try to get your breathing down. So you breathe in through your nose, and out through your mouth, and you'll get a greater range of motion. So let's go large hip circles. Really try to let that lower back relax. It'll help open up those hips. Very good. Let's go ahead and switch directions. So let's go small. Very good. Watch your breathing. Let's go medium. And let's go large. Really let those hips open up. Very good. A couple more here. All right, we're going to go ahead and switch into flexion extension drill. So what we're going to do is we're going to have our feet shoulder width apart. We're going to drive our hips back. We're going to go like we're touching our toes. You want to go a comfortable range of motion. You want to drive your hips forward and then arch your back. We're going to go into flexion and then extension. Very good. We'll go flexion and extension. Now go to your pace. So if you can touch your toes and it feels good, go ahead and do that. If you can only go this far, that's fine too. Just working on driving your hips forward and then driving your hips back. Great. Now we're going to switch into side bends. So you're going to put your feet together, arms overhead. You're going to drive your hips side to side. Very good. Now watch your breathing. If you can relax your breathing, you're really going to feel this whole side stretch out. Very good. You might notice you're really tight on one side versus the other, so it's okay. Just work on that side and just let it stretch. Fantastic. All right, now we're going to go to your mid to your upper back. So you're going to put your arm on your knees, take your arm up, and you're going to rotate through that mid to upper back. Now, when I go up, I want to exhale out. Try to have a greater range of motion. Good, let's go ahead and switch sides. The trick is this, for this exercise, is to keep your lower body and your core stable. And just let your arm open up. Remember to breathe in through your nose, out your mouth. Very good. All right, we're gonna move on to our shoulder complex. We're gonna go ahead and start with thumb circles. We're gonna go nice and small. Okay, now we're gonna switch to medium. Now we're gonna be using your shoulders for a little bit right here. So you're probably gonna have the muscle fatigue. That's gonna be okay. We wanna really warm them up. Okay, let's go to large shoulder circles. Very good, stay with me. Okay, now we're gonna switch directions, palms down, go small little circles. Try to keep your shoulders away from your ears. Let the shoulders do the work. Okay, go medium. And very large circles. Really let it open up. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and switch into overhead press. So you're gonna extend up as high as you can. You wanna try to get your arms to come down to the shoulders as high as you can. If you can, touch your hands together. Very good. Now make sure you keep your core tight. You don't want to extend to the back at all. You just want the motion coming through your shoulders. Very good. Okay, now we're gonna hit the back of our shoulders a little bit. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna bend forward a little bit. Keep your core tight. You're gonna do some side laterals. Let's really get these things warmed up. Very good. Remember to breathe. Focus in on the shoulders. Nice and warm. Keep those shoulders away from your ears. Excellent. Now that we got your shoulders all warmed up, we're gonna go into your neck. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our nose and we're gonna make a little figure eight. You're gonna start nice and small with your nose. Try to let those neck muscles relax. Go into medium-sized circles. Very good. So it's a figure eight with your nose. And let's go into large. Excellent. Let's go ahead and switch directions. And do a small little circle. Good, and then go into a medium-sized circle. Good. Now let's go that large figure eight circle. Excellent. Now let's go into flexion extension. So you're gonna go chin down. Head back as far as you can. Very good. The goal is to eventually have your face be parallel with the ceiling and the ground. Let those shoulders relax. Just let that neck move. Very good. Last exercise, you're going to tip your ear over, shoulder to shoulder. You're going to warm up those little traps on the other side. Very good. Thank you for joining me. This routine can be done multiple times a day to warm your body up and increase range of motion. Thank you for joining me. Have a great day.